And we are back here live. FBI Tugboat here. Joining with me, Spartan the dog. Not going to be casting with me today. Got a little player interview action going on for you guys. This should be no stranger to most of you if you have been following the Halo scene. But let's start with the basics here. Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Tyler, a.k.a. Spartan the dog. Most people just call me Spartan or Sparty for short.
Sparty?
Yeah. I've just been going by Spartan for pretty much my entire
That would make sense.
online
with the
gaming
Halo,
career. Yeah.
There it is. There it is. So thematically here, first video game you ever played? Can I take assumptions here?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Is it Halo CE?
No.
Oh no!
Surprisingly,
no.
no. Halo CE was my first Xbox game for sure. I was like 6, I think,
that's still,
when
that
it
still
when
counts.
it
That
came
still
out. But the very first game to my recollection is, I swear, it's like Streets of Rage 2 for Sega Genesis.
There you go.
Playing
That's
with
a
my
deep
older
cut right there.
older
That's a deep
brothers.
cut.
That's
wow.
Yeah, that's like my first gaming experience.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
first
yeah.
FPS though was definitely Halo.
Got it. I think my deep cut would be like Crazy Taxi on Dreamcast or whatever with my older brother and stuff like that. It'd be something like that. The Crazy Taxi.
Underrated
There you
system,
go.
by the way.
Seriously was. You know, they remade it recently, actually. It's
Did
on
they?
Xbox. Yeah, it's actually on Xbox. It was free for a while for gold and stuff. But getting off topic, that's a typical Tugboat interview. So first esport played, I think you kind of answered this. Halo CE.
Well, so I mean, that's my first FPS, but I mean in terms of like esport, the first time I competed, I was 14. It was at MLG Meadowlands 2009. It was like April, I think.
Another deep cut.
Halo 3. It was Halo 3. I was young and I didn't plan on going. I had to like beg my mom to take me. It was
My
like
parents share something in common.
yeah, so like it was like an hour and a half away. I was like, Mom, please let me go, and she didn't say yes until like the day before the tournament. So I got a spectator pass. I went and I played in FFA and I got third in the FFA. So
how many people?
I don't know. That had to be
Like
like
128 or something like that, right? For that bracket for free for all.
yeah, something. It was an open. It was an open bracket.
They would have run a lot of 8-man.
Yeah,
so that's awesome.
yeah.
14 years old. Pressure's
was
on. You coming
fun.
out look like a diamond.
Yeah, it was fun. My mom I kind of like shocked my parents. They were like, "Oh wow,
Fantastic.
you did really good."
All right. How much?
I don't think I made any money.
Oh,
though.
really?
No, I think the only I think first place got like $500 and an Astro headset, and that was it. Like nobody else got anything.
That's fine.
Plasmad won. I remember.
That kind of sounds like some typical Bungie stuff, but another deep cut name right here. My. Blast of the past. Here, I'm 28 years old. I'm reliving my my glory days. So esports accomplishments. We've been talking plenty about how you've had some accomplishments with the Halo 2 anniversary. Talk to me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so like Halo 2 anniversary was like the first game I really kind of like broke out in. My first pro team placement was UGC St. Louis 2015. I believe it was January. It was like New Year's weekend.
There you go. My birthday's on New Year's Day, so I appreciate
Yeah, I like flew out on New Year's, I think it was.
Oh, really? New Year's Eve?
So
That's
I like
player dedication, man. Player dedication.
So that was my first tournament placing pro. We got 7th, I believe it was. And
the classic 4v4, correct?
Yeah, 4v4. Yep. It was me, Gabriel Munoz, and Schaefer. And
consider that a shout out right there, right?
Yeah. So shout out to them for my first pro placement,
Yeah,
and that like just kind of like took off from there. We placed top 8 the rest of that season, and then I went on to play. I ended up teaming with Ninja on Liquid, and I just like
Tyler Blevins.
Yeah. We teamed.
So have you met the man in person?
Yeah, yeah. We played at a few tournaments.
Yeah, some younger viewers here may not know that Tyler Blevins actually cut his teeth playing Halo, and in my opinion, really earning, that cloud as the first-person shooter, right?
Yeah.
Fortnite obviously a little bit of a different game.
Yeah,
but
believe it or not, some people don't know he played Halo. He's a professional. Yep. And he was pretty darn good at it. But yeah, so I ended up winning the community vote. There was a pro player vote.
Popular guy too. Yeah. Hey, okay.
There was a pro player vote and there was a community vote, but the pro player vote Randa won.
Yeah,
but the community vote I won for breakout player of the year. So that was pretty cool.
Fantastic. Would that be considered your best esports memory? Because that is my next question.
I don't think it would be my best esports memory. My best esports memory would probably be my not just my teams. At the time, it was Team Liquid. It was me, Eco, Stellar, and Penguin or Sub-Zero or Dead Zone, whatever he goes by now. He has so many aliases. But
many nicknames.
DreamHack
right?
Denver, we made a losers bracket run all the way to grand finals. People had us getting out at knocked out like 4th place kind of, but we ended up we 4-0'd Envy, we 4-0'd Splice, and then we kind of got bopped by Optic. But
that's the way it goes. I'm sure you guys can't tell looking at him sitting down. He grew a little bit taller saying that again. Seriously. No, but that's fantastic, man. These are huge names. Anybody watching this and knows even a little bit about esports, Team Liquid should ring a bell everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic stuff. So best esports memory, hands down.
Yeah,
gotcha.
For sure.
Can I ask about
I think we won. I think first place, Optic won. I think they won 125,000. I think we won 50, because I think I made like 12,500 that tournament.
So that was evenly split. Didn't have to share with an organization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liquid took a little bit. They didn't take too much.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good, right? Yeah. Shout out to them, right? Like
yeah.
Because obviously, well, I won't get into that, but esports can be a dirty business.
It can be.
Not saying
Liquid treats everybody fairly.
Exactly,
Shout out to one of my top 2 orgs that I've been on.
Not saying that against Team Liquid whatsoever, but
there are
business
some
can
people
be dirty.
out there.
We'll just say. Yeah, exactly.
Noble Black.
Who said that? So moving on into a little bit more current. In fact, as current as you can get it tonight. Halo 2v2s here, PennHalo. Gamers having 275 Schuylkill Road. Believe it or not, it took me a while to learn how to pronounce that. It is not spelled like one would think, but that is a-okay. Best team tonight. Talk to me a little bit about some of the competitions you've been going through here tonight.
So our best competition that we actually just played against in winners finals was Creepy Trash and Arbin. Those guys have been playing together forever.
Yep.
They have so much chemistry. We struggled a bit in game 1, and by I would say me, I went like 6-15, and Nick was like, I don't know, he was owning. He went like 15-9 or something.
You came forth and you played better. Don't get me wrong though. I did notice that it was mentioned. That's just objective truths based on numbers at that point. There's a lot to be said for a player who can admit that though. I'm not tooting your horn here. More like addressing stream, because seriously, there can be egos. Just like previously stated, there can be egos in this business.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, I didn't even really think much about it. Even when it was happening, I kind of expected it almost in a way, because like Pit is a heavy sniper map, and both of them are like really good at sniping and holding angles, and I was just getting ripped constantly. So after the game was over, I was like, well, I couldn't really do anything. My bad. Right? And then moving into game 2, I mean, I honestly I wasn't even playing bad. It's just Nick was deleting them. Like I didn't even need to do anything. I said to him like halfway through the game, I was like, all right, you can just win the game for me. I don't have to do anything.
You go ahead.
I'll
follow.
Yeah. So like we finished out game 2 strong, and then games 3 and 4 is when I popped off. I felt really good on those games. Sank, I had like 18 kills, I think. Countdown, I had 15 or something, and like Countdown, I had like really pivotal plays where I'd get like double kills and kill their camo guys, stuff like that.
It was noticed.
Felt much better games 3 and 4.
Now, was that you on Pit that what looked like the double headshot? It was not a double headshot. We went back and looked, but there was a double headshot that the second player was hitting body. Was that you?
I don't believe so.
I thought it was either you or your partner, I'm pretty sure. We do have the clip. Could we get that on stream, actually, by chance? So, yeah. So this is what I was looking at. You can hear about 2/3 of the way through this clip, have it sound what sounds like Tugboat breathing his last and getting some kind of massive coronary or something like this, because seriously, I've seen some trigonometry in my times. If planned, one of the best Halo plays I've ever seen in my entire life. We'll be getting that up here on stream in just a second again. Looking through some of these stat lines, like you said, you guys did lose 25-22. Not a bad loss by any means, but again, I can really respect you for taking accountability for that, especially given the numbers can simply tell that story.
Yeah.
But then coming through 17-25, 20-25, 17-25, games 2 and 4, looking a little bit similar based on the numbers there.
Yeah.
So, you got that clip up? Okay.
Just about.
Gotcha. We can always put it in chat as well.
It is in chat.
Okay, gotcha. So go ahead and check that out in chat. You guys will see what we were talking about. Huge stuff. If you did happen to miss the that actually happened on stream, right? It's interesting stuff. Because of course, this Halo, like in all Halos, those sniper bullets do not stop at a single body, right?
No.
Exactly.
This game it's very punishing to let the other team get a sniper in this game. Sniping is I want to say, without saying it, it's easy to an extent. It's easier than other Halos.
Okay. Talking
but
to a storied player, you have an opinion here.
Yeah. So I mean, it's easier than other Halos, and because of that, the sniper is so deadly. So what was happening to me and what my mindset was on that pit, what I felt like was happening is I would spawn and I would see Nick trying to make a play. He'd be on their side, he'd be kind of shooting him in the back, and I would try to work with him, but I'm spawning, and the way that they have me in a pinch where, if I'm spawning plat, it might have been on stream at one point, but I spawned plat. I got immediately spawn sniped from our sword, and then that guy walks away, and then I spawn again, and I try to move up to Nick going to our training, and the other guy comes through our long, snipes me in the side of the head, and it was just like a cycle. It was kind of like I was just getting ripped over and over. So,
but I mean, you guys pulled some spawn traps of your own, right?
Yeah. I mean, on Zealot, Nick was basically spawn trapping them by himself. Like I said, I didn't really have to do anything.
Fair.
And then Sanctuary, I don't know, I was just doing my thing, and then Countdown, we both did our thing.
Gotcha. We do have that clip on here. We're gonna go ahead and play this, and I'll try and not scream this time.
Okay.
It's going. Oh, okay. Hey, there you go. We got it right here. So this is this is other side. This is actually one of the brown bag special players. So you can definitely appreciate this through and through. Here it comes. Right there. That's what it looks like, right? Because you see a body flop, you see the second player come over, and then the other brown bag special player did take out that player who'd been hit in the body, shield's gone, and so still made a two-piece out of it. It just wasn't as pretty, one might say.
I didn't even realize that happened, to be honest. I think when that happened, we both thought we got shot by different people.
Okay, gotcha. They just owned you so hard, you just deleted from the memory, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so one more question before we get you out of here and let you talk about some of the orgs and people who have helped you here. Just general opinion on Halo Reach, and be gentle.
I mean, the game, it's not a bad game in terms of its actual mechanics and its gameplay. It can be enjoyable, especially on a competitive level. The biggest issue with it right now is maps. The maps are very lackluster. Obviously, you see a lot of gray because of the default maps in the game are pretty bad. So we have to use a lot of Forge maps.
Making excuses for an abusive girlfriend or something like this. My oh my! I didn't realize it'd be that bad. It's just Halo Reach, my man.
We're using a lot of Forge maps, so there's a lot of gray, so it can be very visually stale. Which is it's just the unfortunate kind of thing that we have to do. And a lot of the current maps and game types are not very good. So we're at the pro community is actually coming together, and we're working on testing out new maps and game types and really getting those ones that the general consensus of the population feels need to go. So we're trying to do that swiftly. That's happening as we speak. So
well, let me ask. I'm interested here. I promise we'll get you out of here in just a second. But other GAs that are coming around that are really agreed upon, something that is not picked, something is not played, something is not done. GA gentleman's agreement.
Yeah. So I mean, for instance, everybody's pretty much gentleman's agreemented the Penance Slayer. It's just the most absurd game type. Probably in any Halo, it's the worst thing. I don't know what anybody was thinking when they allowed that to go through.
You would not be the first person.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everyone feels that way. So I mean,
I haven't met anybody with a positive opinion. Just speaking.
So actually, we just saw that UGC tweeted out, for the upcoming DreamHack qualifier that it's been removed, and that's good. We're being heard. That's good. And
whoa. I'm coming from Overwatch. Hearing about a game developer actually listening to a player base, it just makes me want to run through a freaking wall.
Yeah, so it's definitely, it feels good to get that started. And like I said, as we speak, we're working on removing other game types. I don't want to say what anything like that, or what might be getting put in. I can't really say that. That's not my place. But we are working on making Reach actually enjoyable.
Gotcha. Well, that's very promising statements coming from a very prominent player. Let's get you on out of here. Any shout-outs you got? Anything for the people following Twitters, Twitches, Instagrams, Facebooks, MySpaces if you're in 2008 still?
Man, that was a time. So, yeah, I mean, just follow me on Twitter at Spartan. Just That's literally it. Just at Spartan.
There you go.
My Twitch
Man's
is
had the tag for long enough. You literally just have Spartan on Twitter. Who would have guessed it?
So my Twitch is Spartan the Dog with 2 G's, and that's about it. That's all I really use is just Twitter and Twitch. You can catch me there. Shout out to anybody who supports. Shout out to everybody watching the stream. It's really cool. Shout out to PennHalo for hosting the tournament.
There it is.
Amazing. I've been having a very positive experience here, and no, I swear nobody's holding a gun to my head. Like I'm having a really good time here. It's been a long while.
There's nobody over there.
It's been a long while since we've had like a local LAN center. It's pretty close to me, you know. So I'm really enjoying my time out here.
And I'll end with a shout out here to Gamers Heaven as well. That's 275 Schuylkill Road here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. I'm FBI Tugboat. Find me over there on Twitter at FBI_Tugboat. You can find PennHalo over there, PennHalo, PennHalo. We'll see you guys.